Francois. I am the owner and business manager at Pediatric Smiles Dentistry in Kansas City. We are a small privately owned dental practice. My husband's a dentist. We have a small team here, and we've been open about 8 years.
What challenge was your business facing before working with Strategy?
So before we started working with Strategy, we were facing a couple of challenges. We are in a very competitive field. There are a lot of options for people when it comes to dentistry in general, and in particular in our area. After we opened, there were a lot of other pediatric dentists who opened. So it's a very heavily, competitive industry, and we just needed a way to stand out. So we engaged with Strategy to help us do that. We also have a very small team, and we're stretched in a lot of different ways. And so being able to outsource some of our marketing and have someone else keep an eye on marketing and growth has really helped us both manage other things at the office and then continue to grow our presence in the community with the help of Strategy.
Why did you choose Strategy as your marketing partner?
We chose to partner with Strategy for our marketing needs for a couple of reasons. They were a local business to us, which appealed to us, so that made them very accessible. There are a lot of things I don't know about marketing, and I don't have a marketing degree, and I'm not interested in learning about Google AdWords or SEO space on the internet. So we really needed to engage with a professional firm to help us do that. They have just been fantastic in their kind of data-driven approach to marketing. I felt like when we had engaged on other marketing fronts, we were investing a lot, but not getting those data-driven results. And so that's why we've chosen to kind of stick with Strategy for the past couple of years.
How has your experience been working with Strategy?
We've really enjoyed working with Strategy, probably more than they've enjoyed working with us, because we are very often hard to get a hold of and very busy. But we've appreciated their ability to work with our schedule, to prioritize the things that we need to prioritize, to understand our budget and work within our budget. Particularly Josh, who's my account manager, is never frustrated when we have to move meetings or when a problem arises. He's always available. We've engaged with their firm in a lot of different ways. We've had some IT emergencies and they've driven up to help us. We've probably asked the same question 50,000 times, and they've always walked us through the answer again and again without question, and just being very supportive of our process and listening to us when we had ideas and kind of working together on solutions.
What results have you seen working with Strategy?
Since we've started working with Strategy, our results have been really great. Our goal has always been to see about 100 new patients a month, and a new patient value is about $300 an appointment. And so we've been able to reach that goal with the help of Strategy. We're actually booking out into the next month and reaching that goal month over month. And coming from a startup position where we had to completely build a practice, and the first week we were open, we saw 3 patients, to now seeing, 500 patients a month. That's definitely in part to the marketing that we do with Strategy. The Google AdWords, the organic search, the website that they have updated and managed for us have all helped us in that growth process for sure.
How has life changed for your business since partnering with Strategy?
I would say life has changed for our business since partnering with Strategy, because they've given us the ability to have a professional marketing appearance in our community and have a professional marketing presence without having to have a marketing director on site. And that's been fantastic. It saved us a ton of money on that end, on the business side. And then it also has helped us shape what it means to be Pediatric Smiles Dentistry in this community, and what our values are, and how to express those values across social media in a way that people interact with businesses now online. We had a lot of strong feelings about how we wanted people to interact with us, and Strategy listened to those, and they made sure that came across when people first found us online, then just eventually decided to become patients with us. It's been a fantastic experience, and they've helped us, have a professional in-house marketing experience without having to have a marketing department behind us. So that's been great.
Would you recommend Strategy to other businesses?
I would absolutely recommend Strategy to other businesses. Their expertise in Google AdWords and content marketing and website development and IT security have really helped us transform our business over the past several years. We've had other marketing firms reach out and talk to us, but they lack that personal feel that Strategy brings to their interactions, the attentiveness that Strategy brings to the planning that they do. So I would absolutely recommend them, and I have recommended them to other people.
How did Strategy help when you moved locations?
So we, as a business, had one of the biggest changes that we've ever had. We moved locations. We increased our space and capacity to serve patients. We doubled both space and capacity to serve patients. And it was a 2-year process to do that between construction and planning and updating and moving and purchasing and all the things that go into, lifting your business up from one place and putting it down in another. And strategy was helpful through all that process, from IT needs to marketing, all of those changes, to communicating with our current patients, and then to highlighting the benefits of those changes in this beautiful new space we get to be in to potential patients. So it was really helpful to have them in our corner while we had all these other big changes going on, because while these big changes were going on, we were still running a day-to-day business. We were still seeing 50 patients a day and doing all this stuff on the side. So it was nice to know that strategy was still maintaining and kind of expanding our reach as we made these big changes.
Which difficult tasks did strategy help alleviate?
Before working with strategy, both my husband and I, as business owners, were really frustrated with marketing efforts that we didn't know if they were succeeding or not, but we were spending a lot of money on them. So we very much appreciate strategy's data-driven approach to marketing. It helps us understand where our dollars go, the results we're getting from those dollars. It makes us more confident in the way that we approach our marketing budget. That I did not like trying to keep track of before strategy came on board.
How has strategy made you more confident in your business?
As a small business owner and as somebody who's very passionate about what we do, we obviously think that we're the best at what we do. But every time a new competitor opens in the area or the landscape changes in terms of what our potential patient base can make choices to find care, we always get nervous, not because we don't have a presence in the community, but because we want to consistently be able to reach people. And if somebody else opens up and more competition is out there, we always know that we have strategy in our back pocket who's always looking out for us to make sure that at least we're in front of people and that they have the option to look into us and the option to come and see us and see if we're the right fit for them. It makes us feel better every time, the landscape changes in terms of competition, to know that we do have somebody looking out for us on the marketing side. I don't think we've ever hit like a marketing rock bottom where we need, immediate assistance. We've had steady growth since we've been open, but as a small business owner, it does make you, nervous when you look at the landscape and people have many choices, and you want to make sure that at least your business is in front of them. You can be in their view when they're making those choices. And so having strategy support us and make sure that Pediatric Smiles is always, kind of part of that online landscape makes us feel a little bit more confident every time our community changes or every time we have more capacity for growth. That's just been really great.